Hello, Kaught Looking fans, and welcome to a new episode of Kaught Looking TV, and welcome to my new studio. Basically, it's just my office, just moved in here now. But I'm also mic'd up now, so hopefully the videos sound better. In this episode, I want to do a little review of a product that I've been using that I think might be beneficial to you, and I'm going to show you a couple of new hats that I recently got. But first, let me tell you about this shirt. So, the story about this shirt is actually how Kaught Looking started. In a recent post, I told you how I love creating things. So that could be t-shirts, hats, stickers, whatever. I've created all kinds of things in the past. And this was the original brand that I started, J. Benjamin Clothing Company, where I started making baseball-inspired designs. I started realizing I really enjoyed this baseball-inspired thing. And as you can see, this was made in 2010. And shortly after this shirt was created in 2010 is when Kaught Looking was born. I want to share with you a cool little product that I like to use that I think is going to be useful for you. Maybe you didn't know about it. Who loves hats? I do, but you already knew that. I might be a hat snob. I hate when my hats are crushed. I hate when they bend, except for this little curve that I enjoy in my hat. I have to have a little curve. I don't like the flat bill kind of thing. But the main thing is, please don't squish my hats. So, as you know, I enjoy collecting hats as well. And I usually collect hats on the road because that's where I visit the minor league stadiums. But how can I keep my hats safe while we're traveling without just throwing them in the trunk or putting them under the seat while we drive home? I needed a hat carrier. Back in around 2004, I had this idea of a hat carrier. You remember the dishwasher little hat thing you put your hat in so it would stay, good? Well, I tried to take one of those and then put some cloth over it to have a hat protector. Didn't really work out because I don't know how to manipulate too much that kind of stuff. But I really wish I could have. Because not too far after that, New Era came out with this hat case. And it was brilliant. I mean, it makes sense. New Era, hat case, people collecting hats, they want to travel. Well, I never got it. But because I started traveling more, I still needed a hat case. Where do you get a hat case from? Amazon, of course. And that's where I have this. This is the hat case that I gotten off of Amazon last year, maybe 2 years ago. So this is my traveling hat case that I take every time we travel. Whether or not it's 2 or more hats, I carry my hats in this case. Let me tell you about this little thing. So it's about the size of a little child's backpack. And as you can see, it has a nice little handle here. But it also comes with these straps, and you can put them in here, create a little backpack out of it. Okay. It's got like this nylon material on the outside, got these holes for your hats to breathe, but it's hard. It's not so hard that it won't squish. See, it squishes, but it's hard enough if you throw it in your trunk, your hats aren't going to get squished. And that's what I needed. So it has these 2 zippers here. You open this up, and then it stops with these 2 little buckles, and it's got like this neoprene kind of material on the inside. This thing holds up to 6 hats safely. 7, you're pushing it. And when I say push it, it means like when you close the lid on that 7th hat, it might be squishing the crown, and we don't want that. So you either don't bring hats with you when you initially go and you're collecting a lot of them, which during a week trip that we like to take, I try to visit several stadiums, and 7 hats can easily get in here. So I try to think ahead wisely about what hats I start off my trip with. Now, this again, like I said, you can get on Amazon. If you like to keep your hat safe like I do, then get you one of these. Now, I told you I got a couple new hats. As you know, I collect hats from only teams I visit. There are a lot of hats out there that I wish I can have. Some of the hats that I wish I can have right now that I haven't been to are the Trash Pandas, the Masula Paddle Mooses. I can't remember their new name, but that one's really cool. Then there's the Norfolk Tides coffee hat that I love. There is the Jumbo Shrimp from Jacksonville, I think is awesome. But until I visit their stadiums, I unfortunately can't support them, but I will support the teams that I've been to. So my wife recently went back down to Corpus, so I ordered a few things from their store. Got a couple t-shirts. If you saw on my post recently, I wore my Corpus Christi Raspas shirt, the Nike workout shirt. I also got a Corpus Christi round t-shirt, regular hooks shirt. But I love Christmas. And there was a hat a few years ago that the Yankees came out with. It was green and red, and it had a little Christmas hat on it, but I didn't buy it. Stupid of me. Still kicking myself for it. I wish I got it, but I didn't. But I did see this hat at Corpus, and it's just never been the right time to buy it, but now is the right time. It's the best time to support minor league teams. So I decided to finally get this Christmas themed ugly sweater Corpus Christi hat. So as you can see, it has the ugly sweater design with the palm trees, and it's got the hook with the Santa hat and the Christmas bag. Pretty cool hat. So now I finally have a Christmas hat to wear during the holiday season. My other hat is one of my favorites now. The same week that she went was the same week that Corpus Christi released their collaboration with Whataburger. So this hat is super awesome. I love this hat. 1, because orange is my favorite color. And 2, they did a really good job on the design and the collaboration. So see, they have the Texas with the Whataburger kind of blend in the logo. This is a polyester hat, but this is a very lightweight hat. It's very thin, almost cotton-like. And I think it's pretty awesome. So they also have other Whataburger items in their store. I don't know if you follow the Hooks on social media, but they recently posted how successful this collaboration was. They had sales and bags all over the store. Like, even if people were allowed to be let in, because they're not right now, you wouldn't have even been able to walk around. There was tons and tons of bags. People loved this collaboration. They have t-shirts and tumblers and keychain. It's awesome. So these are available in their store. And this hat was actually one of their clearance hats, so I was able to grab that. Only a couple more left that I have to get from their store. But that is the video for this week. What do you think about those hats? You like them? What about the hat carrier? Do you have one? Do you need one? Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed my little story of how Kaught Looking got started. And just in case you didn't know, this is the Charleston River Dogs minor league team, affiliate of the Yankees. I will see you on the next episode of Kaught Looking TV. Until then, goodbye.